Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel Car Update Chronicles. The Ford Falcon is a car that's deeply embedded in the history of Australian motoring. Known for its rugged performance, reliability, and versatility, the Falcon has been a staple in many Australian households for decades. Today, let's take a look back at this iconic car and explore what made it such a fan favorite. First introduced in 1960, the Ford Falcon was initially designed to compete with Holden's popular models. However, unlike Holden's Australian-built vehicles, the early Falcon was essentially a rebadged American model. This presented some challenges, as the American version wasn't suited for Australia's tough road conditions. But Ford quickly adapted, making necessary changes to ensure the Falcon could handle Australia's rugged terrain. By the time the XR Falcon was launched in 1966, it had fully embraced Australian motoring culture, and the car gained widespread popularity. One of the Falcon's standout features has always been its powerful engines. Over the years, Ford offered a range of engine options for the Falcon, from the humble inline-six to the monstrous V8s. In particular, models like the XE Falcon GT-HO Phase 3, which debuted in 1971, became legends in their own right. At the time, it was the fastest four-door production car in the world, boasting a top speed of around 225 km/h. The GT-HO Phase 3 wasn't just fast on paper, it dominated at the Bathurst 1000, cementing its place in Australian motorsport history. For car enthusiasts, the GT-HO is still considered the holy grail of classic Aussie muscle cars. But the Falcon wasn't just about performance. It was also a highly versatile vehicle that catered to a wide range of buyers. Whether you wanted a family sedan, a sporty coupe, or a practical ute, the Falcon had a model for you. This versatility made it a favorite not only with families but also with tradespeople and fleet buyers. Models like the XB Falcon, produced in the mid-1970s, became cultural icons, not only because of their distinctive design but also due to their appearance in Australian films like Mad Max. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, the Falcon continued to evolve. The EA series, introduced in 1988, featured more modern styling and improved aerodynamics. While there were some teething issues with early models, Ford quickly addressed them, and the Falcon remained a popular choice. The XR6 and XR8 performance variants, in particular, gained a loyal following for their blend of power and practicality. The Falcon's reputation for being a robust and reliable vehicle made it a staple of the Australian automotive landscape for decades. However, as the 2000s rolled around, the market began to shift. The rise of smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicles and the increasing popularity of SUVs put pressure on large sedans like the Falcon. Despite this, Ford continued to innovate. The BA Falcon, released in 2002, brought with it a new level of refinement, performance, and technology. The turbocharged XR6 became a standout in the lineup, offering thrilling performance at a more affordable price point. The final generation, the FGX Falcon, was introduced in 2014. By this point, it was clear that the days of large Australian sedans were numbered. Despite this, the FGX received positive reviews for its handling, comfort, and the raw power of its inline-six and V8 engines. The final Ford Falcon rolled off the production line in 2016, marking the end of an era for both Ford and Australian manufacturing. Today, the Ford Falcon remains a beloved classic among car enthusiasts. Its legacy is still felt in the Australian car culture, from car clubs to motorsport events. Whether it's the early XR models, the legendary GT-HO, or the modern XR6 Turbo, the Falcon's impact on Australian motoring history is undeniable. It wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of Australian engineering, resilience, and performance. Even though production has ended,
The Falcon's legacy continues to live on in the hearts of those who grew up with it and the enthusiasts who cherish it today. Plaza, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.